Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. Today, Game Informer released an article with a ton, guys, of new information regarding Rise of Iron directly from Bungie themselves. So we know that every bit of this is 100% true. Deej himself even tweeted out, these are not rumors, these are not leaks, this is us telling you what's coming in Rise of Iron. So we're just going to jump right in, man. Number one, the first thing they talked about is the new light level. The new light level will be increased to 385, and when the King's Fall Heroic Raid comes out a couple of weeks after Rise of Iron, just like they did with Taken King and King's Fall, the light level will go up to 400. Now, a 385 light level is a pretty big jump, man. That is 50 light levels higher than what we currently have in the game. So that leads me to believe that when the new raid, which, by the way, they gave us the name of the new raid, and it is Wrath of the Machine, sounds pretty badass. Makes me think that there's going to be like some kind of Sepix Prime type boss, maybe like a servitor boss or something like that, controlling everything in there. Super cool, super excited. But that leads me to believe that the Wrath of the Machine raid is probably going to be on normal around 380 to 385, maybe even as low as 375. Either way, we're going to have some work to do in the game, or in Rise of Iron, before we can get up to a decent enough light level to jump into that normal raid. So stockpiling your exotic Ingrams, stockpiling, all your materials and everything like that, it's even more important now that we know when the or what the new light level is going to be. If you need some tips on how to prepare for Rise of Iron, click the card in the top right corner of your screen right now. So moving on, well, actually, while still on the same subject as the raid, they gave us a sneak peek at what the raid and Iron Banner gear is going to look like in Rise of Iron. That's what you're seeing on your screen right now. The weapon in the bottom right-hand corner is an auto rifle for Iron Banner, and it looks completely different than any weapon that we've ever seen. It kind of has like a Suros look to it, but much more detailed, much cooler looking. I'm really excited about it. Feel free to pause this video and read all these little articles that you see in this image, because they are really cool. And another one that you're really going to want to pause and read everything is this one right here, new artifacts, guys. Now, Bungie said that we're getting 8 new special artifacts. What you're looking at right now are 4 of them. Seriously? Pause this video right now and read each one of these artifacts and what they do, because they do some crazy shit, man. Bungie describes these new artifacts as game-changing things for your classes and the gear that you equip. Just to give you an example of what these things do, there's an artifact for the Warlock that when you melee a low-level enemy, say a Drag or something like that, they actually turn on their allies and go fight with you. They become your ally. So you melee them, and for 30 seconds, they're fighting for you. They turn against their own people. It's like a mind control thing. Another example would be you equip an an artifact for a Titan, and you sacrifice your super. You give your super up, but you get a boost to all your stats, and you get automatically 2 grenades and 2 melees by sacrificing your super. I mean, these are game changers, man. Like, this is going to add such a huge level to class customization, how we play our classes, and how we set them up. And I'm really, really happy to see that artifacts are actually, going to be playing a role, in the game itself, as opposed to just being another slot for light level. So that is definitely exciting news. The next big thing that they talked about is they confirmed that Festival of the Lost will be returning this October. And for you SRL fans, SRL has officially been announced to return. It will be back in December with new Rise of Iron tracks. Now, this is pretty awesome, man, because not only do we have Rise of Iron to look forward to now in September, but now we know that we have September, October, and September, October, and December to get some new content to keep things fresh. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but for me, that makes it seem like, the rest of the year in Destiny is going to be pretty good. It's not just going to be Rise of Iron and then do nothing until Destiny 2 comes out. So, having those little events in between, I mean, I had a lot of fun with Festival of the Lost last year, and I definitely had a lot of fun with SRL last year. And when SRL does come around, man, don't worry, your boy Pyro is going to have you hooked up. I'm going to make a video showing you some ways that you can do a little bit better in your SRL journeys. I actually got pretty good at it, man. I was winning, out of 5 matches, I was probably winning every 2 or something like that, like 2 out of 5, somewhere in that area. And the ones that I didn't win, I was still finishing top 3. So I definitely have some tips and tricks to give you guys when SRL comes around. And as far as Festival of the Lost, I mean, that was just fun. I would imagine that it's going to be a little bit different this year than it was last year. I don't see them just completely recycling it and, putting the same thing back out there. I see it, kind of mixing up a little bit, but either way, it's going to be fun. And it's great that, we're here in August and we already know that we're getting Rise of Iron in September, we're getting Festival of the Lost in October, and we're getting SRL in December. Like, it's so great that, Bungie is actually giving us this roadmap now so that we have something to look forward to after Rise of Iron, and it's not going to feel like, oh, well, Rise of Iron's here, but who knows when we're getting the next thing. Now we know exactly when the next stuff's coming around. So definitely cool, man. Great news came from this Game Informer article today. I will link it in the description so you can go check it out and read it for yourself. It's like 16 pages long. Everything that I just talked about in this video, this is not everything that they mentioned in that article. This is just kind of the heavy-hitting stuff, so to speak, the big things. So definitely go check it out. Give it a look. Read through it. And, I mean, just be excited, man. Be happy that, Rise of Iron's coming out. And, we have a lot of new stuff to look forward to, man. I'm really pumped about this. I'm more excited about Rise of Iron, I think, than I was about Taken King, if I'm being honest. Because with Taken King, like, you knew it was going to be big, but, you knew that with something that size, we had no idea what was coming after that. With Rise of Iron, like I said, we have Festival of the Lost right after it. We have SRL coming back. We have something else to look forward to after Rise of Iron's release. So anyway, guys, drop a comment in the box below. Let me know if you're as excited as I am about these upcoming, changes to the game of Destiny. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, click like if you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys.